Never will I fall, always will I fly.
From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park at Camden Yards. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. At Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, John Means.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Tonight for Toronto, the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And the pitch. That's in there. And this one is off and running. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Started after it. Appeal to first. Did not go. In the dirt. Tosses to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. That's through there for a strike. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2 now. And a ball evens the count. Swings and misses. Out number 2.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And he takes a strike. In the air, left field. Mateo has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Middle of the first. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here in Baltimore, and on the hill today, Jose Barrios. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Cedric Mullins leading things off and takes a strike. The wind and the pitch. And delivers outside.
Went out.
There's a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Kiermaier moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jorge Mateo.
You know, he's a rarity, Boog, a guy who can really light it up on the road for some reason. Some guys struggle away from their home ballpark, but this guy's better than 350 when he's away from his home ballpark. So I'm looking for him to be a real catalyst in this game today. I mean, they're going to need him to be at his best because most guys just don't consistently perform well at that level away from home.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
Anthony Santander at the plate. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Barrios a check to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. George Springer. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swings through that one. 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
batting sixth, the first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
There's a swing and a drive. Makes the catch up against the wall. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now Anthony Santander.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Berrios back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here's your 1. On the corner for a strike. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boot, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Bounced up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth. First baseman.
So Singy, a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best infield arms in baseball reach 90 miles per hour, and he needed all of it to get that out. Bang, bang play.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Berrios, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. 0-1 down. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That one hammered center field. Kiermaier raging back towards the wall. Caught just shy of the wall. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now at Oriole Park, on to the third inning, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Davis Schneider. Up the middle to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Fouled off. He was late. Varsho, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Top of the third, no score. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Way high.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And now a full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Kiermaier now. In there for strike 1. Inside, just missed. Varsho leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And now 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 gone. Now the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And he dodges that fastball.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the guys in this lineup. Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So up next, Santiago Espinal. Pitches in there. Strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Blue Jays leave a pair. And we are still scoreless.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back around.
Back here in Baltimore as we go to the last of the third. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Urias measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Springer on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Jorge Mateo now. Mateo getting to start in left, hitting 9th in today's lineup. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. That one's in there, 0-1. And he deals. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own. Third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Means back to work. That one missed. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. Good eye right there. And a 3-0 finds the zone. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's George Springer. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Bichette gets his lead at first with nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 1 away. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Kicks and deals. There's a strike. Here's a 1-2. Right side. Santander drifts towards it. And there are 2 outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Over to first, and Guerrero is set down. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Ball 1 there.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And he's got a double. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Now it's the shortstop, Henderson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Move to second, and he's back in easily. No outs. Runner on second.
You know, these Orioles, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Bichette hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 35.
Adley Rutschman now at the plate. Pickoff throw. Mullins dives back in safely. Swung on, belted. Kiermaier on the move, heading back. Back some more. Back some more.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. And that one is lifted in the air. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. That one barely got out of here. His 17th of the year. The Orioles strike first. It's 3-0. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Ball 1, no strikes. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And George makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. Flied out to center in his first at bat. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Here's the 0-2. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
And now Ramon Urias. And first offering is fouled off. O'Hearn, the runner at first with two gone. Hit weakly on the ground. On to first, and that is that. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Davis Schneider. The wind of the pitch. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho doubled his first time up. And that one ripped to left. Mateo makes the grab, one away. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Grounded out his first time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
So 2 down now, and here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode.
Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here is Matt Chapman. And here it comes.
These Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Left field. Varsho puts it away, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. Oh, and 1 now. Slice to right. Springer there makes the catch.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Cedric Mullins. On the ground right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. That is the inning. Orioles held in check there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Baltimore. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. That one's in there. 0-1. Espinal, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. That's to third. Chapman over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Ripped on a line. Mullins makes the grab on the run. And the batter is George Springer.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a good eye there.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Kirk, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, well, we go bottom 6, and here is Henderson. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Not close with that one, but he gets him to go after it. Kirk gathers, throws to first, in time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. That's outside. 2 balls, no strikes to count. There's a line drive to left field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 2 away. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Anthony Santander knocks one out. His second home run of the game. It's 4-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That's all for Jose Barrios, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Zach Thompson gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 46, Zach Thompson.
And next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And first offering is fouled off. Thompson, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. 2 outs. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The 1-1. And another ball. That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now, Ryan O'Hearn. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Mountcastle around second, headed for third. In there safely. It's 5-0.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Next to hit. Liner, base hit. O'Hearn around third, and that's going to kick into the corner. The run comes in from second. It's 6-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And here is Matt Chapman. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Kirk under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Jays nothing.
It's the game. And yeah, I'm bossing.
Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle. Doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Mateo makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Now it's the DH, Davis Schneider.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
And ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is down low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss.
1 strike.
That's in there. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Varsho in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Out to short. Henderson. Throws across the diamond, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jorge Mateo. The pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Varsho moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Crushed to right, and that one's going to lead the park. Out of here. Home run. Cedric Mullins sends it out, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Trevor Richards into the game.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And now the shortstop, Henderson. Line drive. Varsho hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
the catcher.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. That's hard hit on the line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And into the box for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. And that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-0. Back after this on the show.
This is what I'm made for. Every single moment that I'm living, I can feel it on the stage floor. You don't know the half of what I've given to make it.
And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. Means still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Left-hand hitter waits. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Bounced out to short. Henderson throws to first. That takes care of Connor Falefa.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Tapped softly on the ground. Urias sends it to first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, not going their way. It's 7-0. Bottom of the 8th, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman.
The right-hander back to work. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-1. That smash towards center. Kiermaier puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Ripped to short. Zips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. This one in the air, center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the 9th. Stepping in, Bo-Bichette. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, 2 now. Next offering misses down and away. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Into center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Slapped foul. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. A little bit low.
It's a good take.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he held back according to Larry Bullard. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And now the lefty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Up the middle, Urias gathers and throws to first. Now only 1 out remaining. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch just misses. Line drive, base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In there for strike 1. And now 1 strike away.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In the air out to center. And he's got it. Ball game, and the Orioles take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now. Even if it goes late, there's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambu. Thanks for joining us.
I know in Los Angeles, you never gonna see me. Might as well be in.
First one to eliminate.